Scorpio, happy March. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, happy weekend too. I'm doing this on a Friday. All right, I think we've got some things going on here. Your message is coming in. I think you're going through something either, I don't want to trivialize it. I think I think that it's going to prove to be something a lot less than it's being made out to be. You may have a little bit more of a conflict arena in work or with a partner or something like that. It blows through. Don't make more of this than it needs to be. I really think that things, if there's an upset, it passes very quickly. Okay. Those are the messages. I think also I really feel like something, if a friend is offering you advice, take it. A friend, not a coworker, but an actual friend. If they're offering you advice on something, take it. I think there are some people too. People are either gonna get the lesson or get whatever this is and move past it really quickly. Other people are not going to get the lesson, and they may put themselves in the line of fire that it doesn't need to be, right? Like a attitude clash, something may clash, and instead of thinking first, you blurt something out that you can't take back, right? Something like that. I think that self-confidence is going to be something that you need to pull on here. I think you're in a position where this is not something that you want to walk into not knowing exactly what you're doing. You want to be confident in here, and if you don't, you want to put up the persona that you are confident in something. I think a few different things are going on here. Some of you, I think you may just have mild upsets at home. I think some of you honestly may have the cold or the flu, something like that. That'll pass, so just take some downtime, right? We all get a little irritable when we're not feeling well. Those things pass. I don't think those are anything major. Nor do I think the upsets with the partner is a major upset. I think others of you, something is going on though, for sure, and I'll go over the cards with you, but those were messages. I also think this may be some of you might be overworked. Some of you may, something is going on in regard to money. I think you may there's something going on in reference to it. Either you have a love for money, an obsession about money. Someone does, not necessarily you. Someone also has a fondness for speculating. So again, this may be some kind of nitpicky something or other. I would choose that battle wisely. Okay. All right. We come in with the World card. Underneath it, we've got the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and I see the Three of Coins here. Oh, with the Ace of Cups. Okay. I'm going to take these. All right. The world. So we're coming in with a completion. Okay. A completion and a new start, though. Okay. But you've got the Three of Swords here. This can really just be an argument, guys. It can really just be an argument. But the Seven of Wands, again, I think someone's really trying to drive their point home. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. Okay. But if this is a little argument, your advice is to let it, it's going to turn itself around. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill there, I guess is where I'm going. Okay, we come in with the Devil card and the Eight of Wands. Okay. In our past, we've got the Four of Coins. Okay. We're anchored with the Death card. And we're crowned with the Justice card. Coming up, we've got the Ten of Wands. You in here are the Knight of Coins. And I want to say, in here, in that position, I think this is great. This is, if there is such a thing, this is like a perfectly balanced human being. You know what I mean? Like it's a good card to have in this spot. Okay. Now your reputation in the world, how others see you, you've got the Two of Wands. And again, I think you're making choices, but I think you're really going to have to think through this. You don't want to blindly make a jump here. There's a difference between a calculated risk and jumping blindly into something. Okay. Because that was one of your messages coming in, was this is not a situation where you want to not have self-confidence, right? And these are bold moves. These are choices, right? These are long-term choices. And if this is how you are coming in here, you're not going to jump without, not knowing what you're doing. My fear here is with this card, it's showing up as you though. And with the Four of Coins in the past, the Devil card with the Eight of Wands, that really does speak of someone who, or a situation where someone really is, they have a real desire for money, like a real passion for money. But with the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands, you work very hard for it though too. So there's nothing wrong with that if it's in balance. And you're showing up as a very balanced human being. So there may be someone in your surroundings that's not so. Okay. Now your hopes and fears, you've got the King of Swords. Your outbound card, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't think this is negative at all. The reason you're going to notice these readings for this month pop up sporadically, because I'm looking for something, and I think I just found it. I'm trying to find where in the zodiac it's not so rambunctious. I just did the first, I did the last, and now I'm jumping over to you. You have a pleasant reading. I don't feel this is anything. If you've got someone may be hoarding money. It's not you. I don't feel it's you. I feel that something's going on around you. I think with this card, you're going to want to deal with something. Again, I don't think there's going to be a problem here, but I really feel that you want to avoid confrontation here. Play your cards right. Whoever or whatever you're coming into contact with, kind of know how they're going to play the hand that's presenting itself, so that you can play your hand correctly, right? You want to put your poker face on, right, and really know what's going on here, because this can be a lawyer, right, and you've got the Justice card here. You can be in something legal where it's going to come down to, there may be, some kind of settlement or something on the table. Whatever it is, it's going in your favor for sure. You're going to be able to touch it, feel it, smell it, right? But there's someone else who may not, they may have an imbalance there. Like they may not want to part with this. So either way, I feel this goes in your favor. I'm just going to say you want to avoid opposition with people. Let them spin themselves into the ground, really. That's what I think is going to happen here. I feel one of those, and I'm not laughing because we've all been in this spot where we're like, oh crap, was that out loud? But I think whoever it is or whatever it is that you're going up against here, just kind of sit back. You're really good at sitting back, right? There's not, and I mean that in observing the layout of the land. You can kind of watch it all unfold in front of you and not have to do anything because you kind of know exactly where it's going to go. Play that hand. That's your best hand here. Again, confrontations, little things, just let them play out. It's one of those scenarios I feel you're coming into for March, which is great though. But that you're really going to get to be just like someone could ask you a question and the whole thing gets to unwind in front of you, and you never even have to answer the question. They answer their own question. So it's like you're just there observing it all, right? And that's the great thing about Scorpio. They're like, I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? And it's not that you don't like change. It's just like, I can't be bothered with this. And this is one of those scenarios where it's going to come about. Just let it be, right? Like the motto, just let it be. Let it come how it's going to come. And it, you know, it's coming and it's going to play out in the right direction. It's just, you don't want to play into whatever show is going on in front of you. And I'm pretty sure it's some of it's pretty spectacular. But others of you, I think you're doing something in business that is really gonna. You may get a stock may bump, whatever the terminology for that is, but a stock may go up and you may jump on it. Like you're in the right place at the right time, and it's like that's what could absolutely be here. It's things like that. So pay attention to those things. Business deals really jump. Opportunities are there. I don't feel anything negative in here. I know that you're looking at the Death card and the Devil card and the Justice card and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's not a negative. Actually, the Death card with the Devil card is just the natural order of things. That's why it's like, don't get involved in the craziness. It's playing itself out. And it is. You come in with the World card and you go out with the Wheel of Fortune. It's pretty spectacular, right? So just let it go. Let this come full circle. You know, I'm going to cap out on it there. For some of you, you know, I don't feel it, but I really feel that it's just a little opposition. I don't feel that Three of Swords is anything. I think something, you know, may just be causing you to be a royal pain in the ass is more what it points out to be. So that's what I think is going on. I think that it's great. I think you're going to come into something. I think you've worked really hard for something. Again, for those of you that do the stocks, your portfolio may take a big jump due to your hard work, right? So you may be keeping your eye on something. That's what this could be too, keeping an eye on an opportunity. And it's about to come. It's about to come here. So pay attention to that. Okay. So maybe that's where the don't come across as not confident. If you're watching this and you're not confident in your in something you're doing and there's money on the line, don't take a gamble here. But for those of you that know what you're doing, not that you don't know what you're doing, but for those of you that really know what you're doing, you've got a great opportunity sitting here. So there you go. I hope that helped you. I think this was great. Watch your other signs. Some were not so great. That's why I'm jumping around, because I'm trying to find exactly where this cluster is going on. So watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. Happy March.